Okay, so I'm Morgan, and I'm going to be doing a video analysis on this a TPA video in an ELA classroom, and just commenting on what I see from the teacher. So basically, to preface this lesson, she is about to tell the students what they have due the next class, that upcoming Friday, and I think that's a good thing to do because students at this age maybe won't remember what they're supposed to do, and they need to know that they won't be able to do their essay um, in class anymore. They have to do it either at recess or on their own time. So just reminding them that is really important.
We're going to be starting a new task on our ELA journey together. So are we keeping I'm going to explain that right now. For Esperanza Rising, or Lesson 18, analytical essay that you're doing, that essay is going to be makeup work that you're going to have to do. We're not going to take any more ELA time to do that. So you'll have to do it during recess or during study hall to catch yourself up to have that completed. You want to try and have that done by Friday, okay? So you have today, and you have tomorrow, and then you can have Friday during study hall and recess to get that essay done, okay? It shouldn't take you too long now that we've been working on it for 2 days, okay? We're going to be giving them back once everyone's done with our Esperanza Rising together, okay? So what we are going to be doing today
So basically, this lesson is a reading comprehension lesson, specifically on a nonfiction article. And so she's going to tell the students what they're supposed to do and their learning objectives for the day.
learning a little reading comprehension using nonfiction text. We're going to be reading Foul Flora by Marilyn Singer. And I have said the word nonfiction before. Can any of you tell me what nonfiction means?
Here it's good that the teacher is writing the word nonfiction as she's explaining the question of what nonfiction is, and so the kids can look up to the board and see what she's writing and put a word to what they're hearing.
Seen this word in the library before? Nonfiction. Elizabeth.
Nonfiction
If it's real, is there any other characteristics that you can give the word nonfiction besides real? Not made up. Anything else? Tanner.
sometimes it's about a person.
Sometimes it can be about a person. Alex.
There's a lot of facts.
A lot of facts. That's exactly what I'm trying to get at. This story is based on real facts and information that can't be made up from anywhere else. That's the kind of passage we're looking at today, and everything you're going to be reading is real life information. Okay? So, the objectives of today, you can read them with me. Students will read the nonfiction text provided about the world's largest flower, and you're going to complete 6 multiple choice and 1 multi-step response question that all connect with the reading selection, okay? So that's what we're going to be completing today. We're going to be reading a text, answering questions that are multiple choice, and open response.
I like how the teacher reads the objective on the board, and so the students can read along with her, but she also repeats in her own words what that actually means in case it feels like just a bunch of academic language to the students.
Okay? Have any of you ever seen this flower before? Where have you seen it before?
So introducing this flower and putting a picture up on the board is a good way to enhance the visual learners in the room and their thinking, their cognitive development, and it appeals to them along with the other students who will hear what the flower is from their other peers around the classroom and what the teacher is going to say about the flower.
TV, you've seen it before, Kyle? Television? You saw it in a book? Let's say it together. This is the Rafflesia. One more time. Rafflesia. This is the world's largest flower. This is the flower you're going to read about today. And what makes it so unique?
It's good that the teacher has the class repeat what the actual word is, Rafflesia, because it's a hard and complex word, it's good that the students can say it out loud and together so that they know that maybe everyone could struggle with it, but they could figure it out.
Pollinated, why it's so big, and why it smells a little foul. Okay? So what we're going to do, Alex, can you hand these out to everyone? Yes. I heard it did too, and I actually did read that in the article that you're going to be reading today. Nope, it's just a little article that we're going to be reading together. It's not a book, just like that. So I am going to read the first paragraph of this text out loud while we're all following along. And what I'd like you to do is kind of follow with your pen or with a highlighter that you have and underline some information that you think could be a fact about the flower, something that could be real life, okay? How's that?
Having the students annotate the text as the teacher is reading through it is a good skill for them to develop as they get older and as their reading comprehension furthers along, because it can help them refer to what they read in the text by seeing the underlined words, the highlighted words, and it can help it be easier to understand sometimes if you only point out certain words within the text.
Logan, you have a question? Nope, we're going to be answering those independently. We're going to do a little bit of partner work as we're reading, but you're going to do the questions all on your own. Okay, does everyone have a packet? A couple more. Once you're done, I can take the rest. Yep, you're going to put your name on it. All right. All right, I'm going to start reading the first paragraph, okay? What weighs as much as a miniature poodle and smells as bad as rotten dog food? Would you believe it's a flower? The Rafflesia is the world's largest flower.
So while the teacher is reading this paragraph, she refers to the picture on the screen, which can help the students understand what they're reading better because they have a visual image to refer to and to go back to and pull from, because they might be confused about what this weird word is, and so when they can see it, they can relate.
In full bloom, it can weigh up to 15 pounds and be a yard wide. Found on the rainforest floors in Indonesia, Borneo, and Sumatra, it is a parasite that lives off the roots of a vine related to the grapevine. Having no roots, stems, leaves, or chlorophyll, the Rafflesia gets its food from the plant. Now that we've read that, I'd like for you to turn and talk to your partner about some kind of evidence and facts that you learned in that first paragraph that I was reading. And we're going to share those together.
Group work is really good when it comes to activities like this because the students can feed off of each other's opinions and questions that they may have. Sometimes it can get out of hand though with this age because students might think of it as an excuse just to goof off or talk to their friends, but the teacher makes a good point to walk around the room and have good classroom management and get that spatial environment when she walks by the students to just say, hey, I'm here, I'm watching to see if you're on task or not, and so the student is aware of that.
About the plant that you learned in that paragraph. Okay, high five up here. Eyes up here. What were some facts that you learned about the Rafflesia? Some interesting information that you learned. Michael? It's a yard wide. So this is a huge flower that we're working with. A yard wide. Erica? No roots, stems, or leaves. So
the simple act of writing what the students' responses are on the board makes them feel important, and I think it makes them feel involved in the lesson. So the fact that the teacher is doing this is a good thing. It helps the students refer to what they learned and see what other students' opinions and thoughts were about the text.
Interesting to see how this is considered a flower if it has no roots, stems, or leaves. Because usually when you look at a rose, it has a stem and it has leaves on that. Anything else that you learned, Max?
It's a parasite that lives off the roots of a vine related to the grapevine.
So it is considered a flower, but it's actually a parasite. And Logan?
It is found on rainforest.
It's in the rainforest. Kyle, can you tell me if it has a good smell or a bad smell, Daniel's flower? Smells bad? Very good. All of that information you found in one paragraph. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to stay, one sec, I'd like you to stay with your partner, but you can read silently. So I'd like you to read a couple paragraphs silently, get together, and then talk about some of the facts that you both found. So maybe as you're reading, underline some of the important facts or the information that you find. Wait, have a seat, I'm not done explaining, please. So maybe you can stop every 2 paragraphs or so to discuss. Once you have finished.
I think here it would have been better to tell the students that they're going to read silently and by themselves, and then once they're done reading silently, tell them that they can work with a partner and figure out what facts they found, because as you can see, sometimes when they hear that they're working with a partner, they get so excited and they want to get up and move next to their partner already, and so the teacher needs to be conscious of that, I think, and remember that this age is excited to talk to their friends, and they forget some of the instruction. And I think what's coming up is she's going to say that the students are supposed to, after that, do multiple choice questions and then do the multi-step open-ended questions. I think that can be overwhelming for a kid if they hear all these things they have to do. So it would have been better for the teacher to say task by task what they were going to do. Once that one task was done, move on to the next one.
I'd like us all to turn to page 44. There are 3 multiple choice questions here, and there's 3 before that also, but the main stuff is on page 45, which is the open-ended question. Page 45 together. What it says is, Tanner up here, explain why the author makes this selection both entertaining and informative. Support your answer with important details from this selection. What does "and" usually mean? Both. So we want to talk about something that's entertaining and why that piece is entertaining, and also something that's informative and why that's informative, okay? Any questions?
So that's basically the whole lesson. I think it's good that she prefaces some of the instruction and she makes sure the kids understand, and if they have any questions, she asks if they have any questions. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it.